Hey, hello and welcome back to Bushwhacker Weekly with Georgia and Nick. I'm Nick. And who's Georgia?
Come on, guys, you know who I am. I haven't been here a while, I apologize. But...
Trick question, but trick-or-treating's over, Georgia. I don't know what
You tricked me? What were you...
I don't know what I'm going on about. Good to have you back, Georgia. That's what I meant to say.
Thank you. No, I like that better. That had a real Nick charm to it.
Ah, thank you. It's endearing, isn't it?
Which, speaking of Halloween, for all of you that are here, I'm going to ask Nick a really corny Halloween question.
Oh no, it's so official.
And we're gonna see if Nick understands the reference or not, because he struggles with that sometimes, and it makes me laugh. Okay, are y'all ready? I know it's a bit late, because, you know, Halloween's over, but it's always Halloween in my heart, so. Aw. Nick. Knock, knock.
That's me. Who's there?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Ah,
Who?
Werewolves of London.
Isn't that a song name?
I knew you wouldn't get it. I knew you wouldn't get it. Those in the chat, you know the song Werewolves of London. It's a really good song.
Oh, yes. It's by Warren Zevon, obviously.
Oh,
Recorded
yes, now
in
you're right.
1978. Album Excitable Boy. That's a great album name.
I can't believe you didn't get the reference. Werewolves of London is a great Halloween song, even though it's not Halloween-y. It fits the Halloween mood, and
'Cause
they
it
always
has
play it on the
werewolves in it?
radio.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And in the song, he goes, "Ow," like a werewolf. And he says
So
Werewolves of
Halloween.
London right afterwards.
Wow.
So when you say "Ow," he says Werewolves of London.
Oh, I see. I see.
But you didn't get the joke.
Hey, that was a great joke. You should be surprised that I didn't get it, though. You're the one who gave me a rock with me, a caricature of myself underneath it. Because
We should post that for the players on
That would be a
Facebook.
good
For
one.
those who don't know about the gift I gave Nick, I found a rock and I taped a little picture of him on the bottom of it. So when he doesn't get a reference that I'm talking about, I'm like, pick up your rock, Nick. Just remind yourself that you've been living under a rock.
I see it every day. It's still on my desk. All right, we got some friendly faces in chat here. I Believe in Disco's a first-time viewer, though. Hey,
Ooh.
Incredible Goblins, good to see ya. Garawar is lingering in the chat. Thank you. I enjoy that you use the Bardic Inspiration tracks for your intro and outro. Dig those tracks. Flanagan says greetings and salutations. Nova Scotia Barb, hey Barb. Nanaimo Island. Wista. Tassie Lass, remember you. Vampire 327 quotes, "Oh, Werewolves in London." They're with it. They get it.
Thank you. Yes, yes. I really like that
Ouch.
song.
Thanks. I Believe in Disco says, Nick, you have to update your pic. You still have that weird noggin with the same sip of water out of your ethical recyclable bottle. Oh, what picture is this? What picture is this? I want it. Incredible Goblin says it has Fleetwood Mac members on it. Is that the Werewolves in London? Okay, Nova Scotia Barb says, let's rock, devs. Lol, lol. All right. We'll get on with it. Good joke, though. Good joke, though? I don't know. I didn't get it. Anyway, we are the active game developers of the game Bushwhacker 2, which you all know and love. Codename Entertainment's oldest running game. I'm Nick, the programmer, and other stuff. Georgia does the art. And behind the scenes, we have Martin moderating chat. Hi, Martin. Thank you. Yeah. And as always, there's a coupon code in the top left of the stream, which you can redeem in-game for a Questra Satchel to supplement your adventures across Bushwhackia. It is never ready for Nov, as in for November, because as soon as we hit November 1st, I realized, whew, Christmas is coming.
Yeah, it's basically just Christmas as soon as Halloween is over.
Yeah, I'm sure the malls and stuff have already swapped over their music.
Oh yeah, it's just Mariah Carey now.
Oh, it's not what I want for Christmas. So we'll be here for an answer to tell you about the news, do a little showcase and chat. Speaking of the showcase, why don't we showcase the peoples? Necromancer Cerberus? How do you say it?
All right, Cerberus.
Cerberus.
All right, we're gonna start off with Barbzak. Ooh, Barbzak. Look at the glowing eyes. That's really cool, Barb. That's very cool. Got a very...
Yeah, that's a great touch.
Yeah, that looks real spooky. I love that. Just that's when my eyes go instantly. Yeah. To the glowing eyes. They really pop.
Well, that like dusting of red.
Yeah, I love the dusting of red. It looks like it's either like some sort of like ethereal type aura around Cerberus, which is kind of cool.
It's the blood aura.
It's the blood aura. We got a cool title up here.
That effect is really cool. It's like
it's ghostly.
Yeah, and like a blobby mist.
Blobby Mist.
I did watch the Mist movie, the Stephen King one.
Oh,
not
that's
too
the one
long
with
ago.
the sad, scary ending, right?
Yeah, it's much more what did I say, psychological or like social? It's like a social
Yeah,
commentary.
social. I haven't seen that. I know it's Maddie's favorite Stephen King movie.
Well, do you and Maddie a favor and watch it. I
Yeah,
watched something
I've
that
been
you
meaning
haven't
to
watched,
watch
so
it.
that feels pretty good.
You have you watched Christine?
No.
That's my favorite Stephen King movie.
All right, I'll watch it.
That's the one with the evil car.
Oh God.
Yeah, they keep referencing it in like Futurama and The Simpsons and stuff.
Sounds very campy.
It's very campy and I love it
That sounds
because it's just
perfect.
so absurd that there's
Yeah.
like a demonic car. There's no reason for it to be demonic. It just is. And I'm like, I love that. And the effects they did were really cool.
Nice. Yeah, I'll have to give that a watch.
Yeah.
Back to Barb's work here. I really like the color she picked for the teeth. Really gnarly.
Yeah. I like the palette overall. Like I like how just when I do like big beasts and monsters like this, because if you guys couldn't tell, I love monsters and three-headed creatures and giving things really big teeth.
Mm-hmm.
I love the focal point when I do my creatures to be on the teeth and the mouth area in general. And I think Barb did an awesome job accentuating that, like with the colors here. Like
Yeah, they
they
pop out.
really pop from the red, even having like the tongue be that pale,
Yeah.
yellowy color with
That's
the
good.
teeth. It looks really cool.
Very well done, Barb.
Yes, this is a very spooky boy.
Spooky boy.
Spooky boy.
Lovely palette, Barb, says Nanaimo Island. Very cool.
Very lovely.
Excellent. Well,
Yeah, thank you, Barb. This reminds me that Halloween is, it's still a thing.
it's in
My
your
room
heart
is
forever,
basically
yeah.
Halloween. Oh yeah, I've got like bat decorations in my room constantly, so it's fine.
You round bats.
Awesome job, Barb. This was fantastic. Good one to start off with. Next we have is Jelly Snail. Oh, that dog actually scared me. I thought this muzzle area was its mouth. I thought
Okay,
the whole
that's
thing
pretty
was like an
haunting,
open
yeah.
mouth, and I was like, oh my god! And I'm like,
Gaping
oh wait,
maw.
no,
Wow.
it's a cute pupper, my bad.
Very
This is really cool. I like how they've got like this interesting Halloween picture here, which did actually give me a spook with this dog.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, oh no, it's cute now. Never mind.
Genuine spook.
I love the palette that they did on the Cerberus
Yeah, the browns.
itself. Yeah, I love the browns and how bright the skulls are.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's got a gold tooth. I just noticed that.
Oh, that's a cool detail. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, that's really neat. That gives it character. I
It's
love
the
that.
bling bling. It's the ringleader.
Yeah, he's the head honcho. He's got
It's the
two
gangster.
earrings instead of one. So he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And I love the highlighting and the shading.
Yeah, as always, some great highlighting and shading for Jelly Snail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the overall palette for the whole picture is really good. Like it's very cohesive.
Yeah, and I like how they picked like the browns, like for the really like
Yeah.
decayed fallen leaves.
Yeah,
Often
like
seen
the
on Halloween.
orangey brown and black and white. The white really pops, like down
Mhm.
here and like the title up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did an awesome job.
Looks like they added just like a dimming like
Yeah.
transparency over the whole thing, except on the pumpkin eyes.
Pumpkin, yeah, I was
That's
just
so
gonna
cool.
say this looks really cool. Like they made it all just kind of like faint, so it's not taking away too much attention from the actual pupper. But having like the jack-o'-lantern, like its eyes and its mouth light up like that
That's
looks
really
really
cool.
cool. And I like the logo too. It looks like they added like a cool filter to it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm wondering how they did this because I was picturing they put like a filter over the logo and like the background.
Yeah, I don't
And
know
then
because the
the-
background doesn't have the same texture.
That's true. That's true. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Got a couple of different fun things going on here, Jelly Snail.
It's nuanced. Very cool.
Very spooky indeed.
Nova Scotia Barb says, "Nice Jelly Snail." Great Halloween submission, Jelly Snail. Someone talked about a chessboard and skeletons playing, and I got confused. Believe a Disco says, "Am I muted? Am I muted?" No, I'm good.
I mean, if you had been muted this whole time,
That would have been a record. Like how long?
that would have been, yeah, because Eric's not here to barge in and be like, Nick, what are you doing?
But he's always waiting in the wings.
Yeah, what if it was just me throughout a whole stream and I was just talking about random stuff?
And replying.
Yeah, and replying, and you're not even there.
People get half the stream.
Half the conversation.
Anyway, this is a fantastic submission, Jelly Snail. Thank you so much.
Yes, this is awesome. Thank you so much for this. You did a great job. Next, we got Nanaimo Island. It seems like this is one. Did Nanaimo submit two?
We got a double whammy. I
I
really
will
like
add
the
it.
teal choice here. It's nice.
I do too. I like how it's got like reds and blues, which are like contrasting each other, but it looks pleasant. It really looks nice.
It's like a teal and ochre, like on the.
Yeah,
the
like they're
spectrum.
both kind of subtle. Like they're not like really bold colors. They're kind of subdued, which I think makes it work really well.
Yeah, and then we got this like left-right eye situation happening. That's kind of neat.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
sure if
sort of
that's
fun.
because like the outline
do you
is
think
touching it.
Oh, maybe.
But it looks like a cool effect, almost
It's
like some
consistent
sort of
enough
like
that I think it's intentionally.
yeah, like it looks like it's on purpose.
Yeah.
We also got like double
Oh.
logo. We got
Interesting. Oh, I think that was
logo
nabbed from
there.
the Facebook community. Interesting.
Nabbed, you say?
Nabbed. It was stolen.
It looks like there's some words down
Is there
here.
secret text?
Is this a secret?
Mo.
Nana moi
Nanamwa
and
land. Nanamwa and.
Is it Nanaimo Island's name?
Yeah, in 3 lines. That's my guess.
Oh, it was a hidden. I don't know if they meant for that to be hidden or not, but that was kind of a cool Easter egg.
We'll see
Either
with the
way.
second one. Maybe it'll be a similar thing. We'll find out. We'll find out.
But yeah, I'm really liking how it ties in together. Like you said, the teals are really nice. They're not too bright, and the reds are kind of subtle too.
Yeah, and the beige background is like a good non-obtrusive choice. Just lets everything else pop, but is separate from the border.
Yeah, like it's in that warm color range, like the same with the reds and the pinks here. But like you said, it's not like so jarring that you're like, whoa, that's a bold choice. It kind of like, whoa, it suits it and ties it in quite well, I think.
Yeah. Excellent work here in Nanaimo Island. Let's take a look at the other submission from Nanaimo Island.
All right, because we got two. Amazing job on this one, by
this
the
one's
way.
great. Thank you.
Oh, let me see
A
here.
little citrus one. Are you gonna pop a background in there?
Yeah. I really like
nice.
it being just white, actually.
Actually, yeah, that's really cool. It's like
It looks
perfectly
really cool.
spooky, ghostly.
Yeah, it looks like a ghostly Cerberus. And I love the orange and yellow palettes
so
that they
sherbet.
chose here.
Dang.
It is sherbet. I can
Making me
taste like
hungry.
soury ice cream, and I love it.
Oh, we made it to food. It happened.
Yeah, it
10
happened. I'm
minutes in.
sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It didn't
Oh, it's
take
20
long,
minutes in.
did it? No.
No.
But yeah, I'm loving the oranges and the yellows and the whites. It's looking really crisp.
Flanagan says winter camo.
Oh,
I get that. Yeah. It's got
yeah,
some
like a
photos.
winter fur. It's winter coats coming.
Mm-hmm. Oh, go back to the other one from Nanaimo Island.
This one?
Yeah, they said dull metal. I messed my signature, lol. I thought I erased it.
Oh,
We
so
found
it's like
it.
Hidden. It's a hidden treat.
Georgia detected it and did the
I
like
did.
the enhanced.
Zoom.
Yeah, zoom.
Enhance. Imagine if your eyes could do that. Like if you see, you're like, "What's that?" and your eyes could like zoom into stuff.
Oh, this is going back to our 4K eye conversation again.
Yeah, before we joined the stream, we were talking about eyes and 4K, and eye surgery, and then I nearly passed out. But it's okay.
Yeah, if you want to scare Georgia for Halloween next
No.
year, bring up eyeballs or something weird.
No, oh my God, guys, I can't.
Yeah, probably
I
don't.
can't. You see, the thing is, I love drawing eyeballs, and I love like certain things. Like in Zelda, they have a lot of eyeball monsters. Like that's a huge common theme in Zelda. That doesn't bother me. It's real life eyeball stuff that just freaks me out. I'm like, no,
They're weird.
don't. Eyeballs are freaking weird. They're just gelatinous balls that sit in your head with a hole in them that allows you to see images. I'm like, how does that work? How does that work?
Update the eyeball wiki page with what you just said.
Yeah, I should. Anyways, back to submissions here. This one, I really like both that you submitted. Nanaimo Island.
Excellent submissions.
Really
Great subs, Nana from Nova Scotia Barb. Really liking the color schemes you picked here. Very fresh. And the eyeballs are Georgia safe, I'd say. These are good eyeballs.
Yes, these eyeballs are really cool. And I just noticed, speaking of eyeballs, that these ones are actually inverted from the others.
Oh, it's a weird one.
Yeah, it's a little sneaky surprise there.
We love
but thank you so much. Yeah, I love sneaky surprises. Thank you so much for your submission to Nanaimo Island. These both turned out great. Thank you as always.
Mm-hmm.
Next we have Nick.
Who?
Ooh, you.
Me?
You should have tried to trick me again.
I should name them like best bushwhacker.
Because then I'll be like, oh my god, this one's so great. And you'll be like, yeah, I know, right?
Then I'll pull off my mask and be like, it was me all along.
And I'll be like, god damn it, Nick. I would have guessed this was you anyways, because I know you love your lavenders.
Yeah, that's true. It's very almost exclusively lavender.
Yeah, I'm like, this looks like a Nick piece. All right, I'm gonna critique it now.
Go. I can take it. I got a thick skin.
No, I really like
tear it apart. Ready.
No, I'm not gonna tear it apart. You shush. I really like the palette that you chose here, though, Nick. Like, I like how the white for the skulls is not quite white. It's kind of like a wormy, like a natural bone color.
Like an ivory.
Yeah, which I appreciate.
Thank you.
I like all the different colored eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like the different colors of lavender. Like, you've got a little bit of different hues here. Like, you got a cooler lavender for the body and then a warmer lavender for the inside of the ears and the tongue.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I love the gradient you did. Almost like a warm orangey color to like a purple color over here.
Yeah. It's trying to be pretty mono.
And it looks like you had fun with the leaves here.
They look too much like Christmas lights.
I like it. I like Christmas lights should just be an all year round thing. I think that's just how they should be, honestly. Even if it's Halloween, just get orange lights and put them everywhere.
Well, yeah, and Jack Skellington taught us that you can have both together, and it's fine.
Yeah, like I told you about how I've got my Christmas and Halloween village all in one, and I just leave it up all year round.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, they live in harmony over there. It's fine.
Well, thank you for your critiques. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this one came together. A little less ambitious than some other ones. Just kind of picked a very simple palette and went with it.
I think it works really well. Like, sometimes you don't have to pick a whole bunch of different colors. Like, just sticking to like some simpler colors just makes it really pleasing to look at too.
Yeah, thanks. Some fans. I Believe in Disco says, "Oh, lavender killers." Not sure what that means exactly. Nova Scotia 5 says, "Nice, Nick. Colors. Love the purples from Tassie Lass. I Believe in Disco likes it." Nova Scotia Barb says, "I am a purple/red lady." Good choices.
Yes, very good choices.
Excellent. All right, next one.
Good job. You did a good job.
Thanks.
Too bad I can't give you like a sticker or something, like a gold star.
Oh, start issuing stickers for it.
Yeah, you should just add a gold sticker to your sweater every time you do a piece. And then, like, later on, you'll just be covered in gold stickers on the stream. You'll just gradually gain more stars.
It'll look like, not rhinestones, but... No, maybe
it'll be pretty blingy. I mean, who doesn't like rhinestones, honestly? They're just sparkly rocks. All right, we got a musical number from Nick. Moving on.
Segue, go!
We got...
Oh, yeah. This is my favorite.
This is the most beautiful creation I think I have ever seen. And to know that I had a helping hand in creating this somehow by drawing Derpy Nick and drawing a Cerberus and then Whacked Crafter beautifully merging the two.
Very masterful work here.
This is a work of art.
Like the mustache is still there.
Yes. Well, yeah, of course. So, and then you're chomping on the true logo.
Oh, I'm eating the true logo. I didn't notice that.
That's because you're always so excited about the true logo that now it's just like you gotta devour it. This is beautiful.
This is incredible with the texturing and everything. And
yeah, it's so cursed. I love it.
It's so cursed.
This is such a Halloween image. It's so cursed and spooky.
I actually looked up the definition of blurst, and it's blessed plus cursed.
Yes,
So I kind
yeah,
of
that's
find
my
this pretty
favorite.
blurst.
This is very blurst. I think we should get this hung in the office. Like over in the bushwhacker corner,
Yeah,
just
sure.
have this.
Our favorite.
Yeah. I like how this one eye is more chaotic than the other eyes.
Yeah, that one's just because they're eating. They're in some kind
Yeah,
of
they're going nuts. Well,
blissful state.
if you watch people when they eat, their eyes go wider when they take a bite. It's really funny.
Oh no, I'm gonna be looking out for that.
Yeah, I noticed it with my parents, and then I pointed it out, and I'm like, now I can't stop. Very funny. But yeah, this is
So what is that?
beautiful.
That blobby hole next to the derp eye.
That's the void.
Oh, is it just sucking in the eye, and that's why it's small? I get it. Yeah.
Mate, yeah, actually, it looks like it's pulling
It's like stretching
the face.
the face. What? Wax.
Is that what
Are you
it's
here?
I mean, I
Well,
just
it's a
love,
singularity. This photo has a singularity in it. That's perfect.
I love how this raises more questions than answers. Those are my favorite types of scenarios.
Oh, this is so appropriately cursed / blurs.
I just love that. I love the background too. Like the background looks really cool.
Yeah, is that like? No. Is that hand done?
I don't know. I mean, it's around the actual Cerberus.
Like there's that detail. Like it was actually.
This is now called a Nicorus.
Nicorus. No.
It's canon now.
Is this me? This feels like a Nina the dog, Full Metal Alchemist kind of situation.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It always goes back to that.
It does. It always does.
Yep.
That's the vibes I get from this.
I mean, this is just, it looks like you're having a great time though. Like, you're like, I'm fine with this.
It's because all sense has been expunged from me. I'm just a chimera of Halloween and derp.
Imagine if we made this a pet.
Oh my god. I think this would be one we'd add secretly and some like an Easter egg somewhere.
Yeah, like it would be
Because
like
not everyone's gonna like it.
No, they'd be like, get this away from me.
It starts following you. Oh, that's perfect.
Oh my god. Or you could ride on it, because I think it's based on a mount.
Yeah.
So you just have the power to roam Bushwhackia with the most blurst mount ever created.
Blurcerus.
Blurcerus.
Anyway, I don't even think Whack's here. I'm sad.
Are they not? That's too. Oh my
Crafty,
god.
you better watch this after the facts.
Yeah, please, somebody tell them to watch this, because this just made my day. This was
top
so
notch.
unexpected, and I'm so happy for that.
I love it when you look at it and it clicks. It's like, I know where they got that face from.
Yeah, I know exactly where they got that face from.
I vaguely remember the email Whack sent with this, and they were kind of like, I hope it's okay that I did this. I'm like, yes.
This is more than okay. This is amazing. Yeah. I like how this one looks like it's got a little kitty mouth above its actual mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, the one on the left is like a double mouth too.
Yeah, I think it's because this was the nose hole for the original Cerberus.
Oh yeah, and the skull.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So there's parts that weren't erased, but I think that adds to it.
Looks like more like the caterpillar mustache, kind of too.
Yeah.
You know, just like a blob one.
This is very wonderful. I can't get over this. So I like the text they got up here. It's very spooky. It's very fitting for this.
Yeah.
I think this needs to be shared with The Office.
It does. I think. Wait, did I already share it? I don't remember.
This is beautiful.
This was like a couple of weeks ago.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's definitely worth sharing. In the Happy channel, maybe.
Yeah, this
Or we should add
is something very happy to be about.
Blur's channel.
Blur.
Nova Scotia Barb says, "Wow, Wax, so damn talented." Incredible Goblin says, "This is art." I agree. Flanagan says, "From the hell and behind of a bus, the Necromancer Cerberus of Doom." That's funny. One DD Safe says, "Hello, this is such a creation. The most scary, beautiful work of art. Who painted that?" Yeah. I believe in Disco says it looks a lot like glitter on like the pink maybe.
It kind of does look like glitter.
That's cool. Yeah, Nova Scotia Barb says print and keep it in your office, Nick.
Yeah, we need
I'll
to
hang
frame
it up
it.
behind me.
Hang it. Yeah, it's a constant reminder.
Put a note for myself. Print and hang Blurcerus.
Beautiful.
And Flanagan says the Necrodancer, raising undead with rhythm and style. I know there's a game called Crypt of the Necrodancer. It's very hard. I actually think I tried to
have
play that in
not
the
heard of
office with
that.
a cat. And it was difficult. All right. Excellent submissions, everybody. This is great.
These were all wonderful.
I'll probably wake up
in
with a
their
nightmare
own
about this
unique-
one.
Serious sleep paralysis demon.
No, no, it's just on top of you. I'll hallucinate that the cat's on top of me, but it's got this face.
You'll be like, no.
Big no.
Yes, thank you everyone for your fantastic submissions as always. Each of them are just oh so very unique, like the one we have here in front of us. But I love them all just the same. They're wonderful.
All equally haunting in their own way.
Yes.
And lovely in their own way.
Very lovely, haunting, give me a good chuckle, make my day kind of way.
Yep. The haunting laugh cry.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yes, it's so beautiful.
So what are you drawing for the stream sketch here?
I'm drawing
It's different.
something very special. This is for Extra Life, guys.
Extra Life.
Extra Life.
Coming soon.
We will be doing a very fun segment on Friday, November 19th at 12 o'clock midnight.
Hopefully
the
not
witching
confirmed,
hour.
but the witching hour, ideally.
Yeah, hopefully, because it's spooky. And we're going to be playing Phasmophobia. And the amazing Nick and Taylor will be playing it in VR. So that's going to be very funny.
Yeah, these characters, the poses that Georgia's got here on the left are from Taylor and I, actually, like a screenshot of the video capture of us playing in VR. And it's
Yeah,
pretty
so
great.
here we got Nick and Taylor. And over here, I will be playing myself. And same with Maddie, one of our newer CNE members. We've been friends for a long time.
Who is a cat.
They are a
Absolutely,
cat.
Yep.
That is, yes. These are our online personas. And we got Sean sneaking in the background here because he's going to be our producer.
Gonna be producing.
Yeah, so I'm going to make him a ghost. But this is the background. So that's what the background's going to look like on this drawing.
Whoa.
So next, Sean's actually going to be in the doorway here creeping out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I need to draw the characters over top so I know what I'm drawing.
You can
But
have the thermometer there too?
I don't know if I'll fit. There's so many
it's so
people in the
big.
way. I'm not
Well,
sure
one of
if
us
I...
are. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're pretty in the way.
You could draw the thermometer in my hand instead of the.
Yeah, I could draw the
I guess it
thermometer
don't really
instead
look
of.
like it. Oh, well, whatever.
I could have Taylor holding a thermometer down here, maybe. Maddie's got an EMF detector, and I got a flashlight.
Nice.
And Sean's being spooky.
So
But yeah,
cool.
it's gonna be a lot of fun because I'm a baby, and like when I play Phasmophobia, I'm a big talker, and then I scream as soon as the ghost shows up. And
Yeah, you all
run out
talked
of
a
the
big
house.
game, and you were hanging out mostly in the van while I was just in the garage getting haunted.
Well, I was in the van most of the time because you guys couldn't hear me. So Nick and Taylor
true,
couldn't
yeah.
hear me for a good like 20 minutes when we did a test run to make sure it's all good for you guys when we stream it. And Maddie was the only one that could hear me because Nick and Taylor both had me set to 0 on the sound. So I was looking up on the internet how to fix my sound for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And
Well,
Nick was like, oh, wait a minute. And Maddie's trying to tell them, and he's like, go into the menu. Go into the... And Nick's
Well,
like, I
it-
don't know how to do that.
we
It was
didn't
very
because it's
good.
in VR, and the escape didn't do anything, and that apparently they added a new tab to the journal for the menu. It's a start menu, but we didn't see it.
Oh,
So
it's very funny. Like,
Yeah, it
as
was
soon
a
as
good-
I was... Yeah, it was a good test run.
it was a lot of Georgia nodding her character avatar or
Yeah.
like shaking her head.
I was trying to communicate, and they couldn't understand me, so I'm like, I guess I gotta nod like an idiot. But it was very funny.
That was very funny. Very good tactic.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, stay tuned for more details on Extra Life. I guess I'll segue to the news page here. Where we're kind of finalizing the schedule soon, I think. So I think for next week's stream, I'll have more deets on you for that. But yeah, as Georgia said, we are aiming for the 19th of November, which is when we'll do the 24-hour stream show, which has so many shows. You can tune in. Georgia and I will be in this Phasma one. I may or may not be playing or hosting a bunch of other ones as well. And you can also catch the owners are doing their standard owners chat, which is relevant to all the games. They talk about everything. Yes, so stay tuned for more news on that. No discussion bar, just all good subs, all. Tassie Lass asks. Oh, that's a lot of A sounds. How's the dungeons going, Nick? Yeah, so one of the news topics here is the Endless Dungeon Progress continues. I finally finished with the boss bushes and the big bushes, which are cool multi-hit target kind of cinematic endings to certain depths. They're cool. They really mix it up. I had talked about them being added for the Lost Woods test we did a while back, but didn't have time to a while. So I finally got those in, and I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. And I've spent a bunch of this week working on some UI pieces related to dungeons, so you know what tier you're on and some additional information that'll make it more engaging. So once I'm done with those UI pieces, I hope to just kind of start plunking in data and decorating the actual Flux 20.0 dungeon. And hopefully it won't be too much longer after that. Yeah. Let's see if I missed any questions. Tassil asks, it's Nick, can we get some ghosts and witches for our ranch, please? That's a good idea.
Oh, next year.
Yeah. I think all we have is like a witch kitty and maybe like a silhouette kind of stand thing. Yeah, we can definitely add more. Add it to the list. Georgia will judge. She is the one who will add.
I love ghosts, so I'm all for that.
We do have like the ghost butler and stuff. That's fun.
He is a ghost butler.
He's one of my favorite pets.
He's really old now when I think about it.
Yeah, that was 20. Is that 2017? Is that 2018?
It might. I don't know. It was. It's old. It's ancient.
It's just old man.
It's old.
Wista asks, question, do you need a software QA? Like a quality assurance person to test our stuff? At least for this project, I typically do our QA testing. Sometimes I'll drag Georgia into it, which I'll definitely be doing for the dungeons. She'll play it so much that her eyes will bleed.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm used to grinding and tedious work.
Excellent. Just the person I need. But if you're asking for like the company, Codename as a whole, you can always check our website. I think it's just codenamementertainment.com. We have a careers page. You can tell that I go there lots. I know
all the time, even.
everything about the website. We do tend to post our whatever positions we're hiring for there, so check that out. Oops. My Google foo. Careers.
So
yeah, there's a
good.
careers page. Codenameentertainment.com. Company. Careers. Yeah, we have currently questing for a list. Of which there is a 2D artist we're looking for, game systems designer, junior game developer, and quality assurance technical analyst. Assuming this is up to date. That part's not my job, so I don't know. Look, I just work here. I believe in Disco asked, what does stream since muted 9 mean? That was on the other page. I think a bunch of the players already answered that, but I had a good streak going of muting myself at the beginning of the stream, so I'd do my intro, and then people would be like, Nick, we can't hear you, you're muted. And it would just take the wind out of my sails, and it would be really embarrassing. And
Be very funny.
Georgia really enjoys when I am unprofessional and fail, so it's a very humbling moment. Anyway, we're at a streak of 9. It's been 9 streams since I've done it.
Almost double digits.
Yeah. Don't screw it up, Nick. Oh, we talked about adding a yawn counter for Georgia as her thing.
I mean, I'm pretty sneaky with it.
Yeah, I haven't heard you at all so far. Doorbell Streams asks, I've never seen this before. What do you guys do on this show? What do we do on Bushwhacker Weekly? We talk about the game Bushwhacker 2. We go through the news and we have a showcase of coloring sheets. You watch Georgia create the next coloring sheet as part of it. And if Georgia's not doing that, I'll just kind of show myself feebly playing the game on my live account, which is not hacked. It's pure. Okay, it's not entirely pure. I have a lot of bushwhacks. And I think this is one of the most ambitious coloring pages you've done yet, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I will definitely make it a coloring sheet, though the line work will be a bit thinner for you guys because it will be a promotional piece for Extra Life.
Oh, will this be like the start screen?
Yeah, like that would be really funny. I'm trying to make it look like a YouTube thumbnail. So we can definitely use it as like a starting thing. But I'll be sharing it all over social media to promote our segment and to get people to join and support if they can, or at least pass the word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should use it as like a starting thing. That would be really funny.
I can't wait to see how this turns out. It'll be great for the Extra Life page for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Martin apparently loves the fact that we have a stream since muted counter. Glad you enjoy that, Martin. Doorbell Streams again says, so I've never watched this before. Is it just about the fan art? It's not even fan art. I guess it's kind of fan art. Fan submissions.
Kind of like fan art, yeah.
Yes, like. Go on.
I was just gonna say, like, coloring sheets are basically like I draw up a coloring sheet and then people can color it however they like, and then we just showcase it because we're always so flattered to get them.
Yeah, it's just kind of a fun thing to get people engaged with the game. The stream is mostly for people interested in the game news and asking questions and stuff. I also do go over we do a community Q&A, so we'll go over the highlights in here. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
I Believe in Disco asks, what drawing program is used to make this? Sounds like a Georgia question.
This is Clip Studio Paint, which I think is a super nice art program. Before this, I used to use like Photoshop for all of my drawing needs, and yeah, I didn't realize how bad Photoshop's line work actually was compared to like actual programs made for art. Like you can do art in Photoshop, but you know, the line work it's not as crisp and smooth as some other programs. So like I find Clip Studio, like the one I'm using here, really good. They always have like sales on a lot of the times too, so you can usually get it for a really good price. I think I paid like, I don't know, I think the basic version's like $25 when it's on sale. I got the pro version, I think, which was like $50. In comparison to how expensive Photoshop can be, this is the better way to go. And there's other programs like Metabang. That's another good one.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, my friend Maddie, they've used it, and the line work on it is really good. I think you can get it for desktop. I know that you can definitely get it for mobile. Yeah, this one is Clip Studio. I highly recommend it. My line work has been a lot better and has improved greatly since I've made the switch. I'll still use Photoshop from time to time for like more like effects, but for getting sharpness and line, like that crisp line work, I definitely recommend Clip Studio.
Is that like a raster versus vector kind of thing, or is it just?
No, it's just general line work. So like each program has like, I'll show an example here. So like with the lines here, see how like nice and smooth and calligraphy they are? Ooh. Like they're kind of nice. Photoshop does offer calligraphy, but it's more wobbly. So with Clip Studio, it will actually straighten out your lines a little bit as you're drawing them. So as you can see there's no like wobble, where in Photoshop, the lines will actually be more like,
whoa,
I'm just recreating it by purposefully wobbling. They can sometimes look more like that.
Oh, gross.
Like, I've learned to use it a bit better in Photoshop, but it's a lot easier to just draw and not make like tweaks and everything to your line work on Clip Studio.
Thank you for the deep dive there. Hope that answered your question. I believe in disco. Flanagan recommends MS Paint Professional Edition. I don't know if that exists. I think it's
I don't either.
MS Paint. There is only MS Paint.
I mean, I used to use MS Paint at a point to actually do comic books, so, you know.
That's fair.
We all got to start from somewhere.
Use what you know, yeah. I had a friend who did art for a game jam once, exclusively in Paint.
Oh my god.
And like that doesn't support PNG formats either. I don't know how he pulled it off. It was interesting. With a mouse too.
Oh yeah, I've drawn with a mouse before in Paint, and that was...
I don't recommend.
No, I do not recommend that to anybody.
No. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Yeah, just don't do that.
Flanagan asks, is the Krita program is like photo and free? Have you tried it? Krita? Yeah, probably.
Yes, I have used Krita. It is free, but I've only used it for animation, and for animation, it does a really good job. So it's pretty simple to use. There's lots of helpful tutorials on YouTube. I found one like right away. Like, it didn't take me long to dig into the depths of YouTube to find a decent tutorial on the basics for using Krita. If you're wanting to start off with animation, it's definitely way better than Photoshop. Photoshop can be kind of finicky and confusing to use as an animation program, mainly because I think with Photoshop, it's trying to be all these other programs when it was basically made to just edit photos.
It's the Adobe Flash problem.
Yeah, so like,
It's
you know,
bloated.
yeah, it's trying to be too much. And if you're gonna do animation, I recommend a program like Krita, because other programs like Toon Boom and all that, they're quite expensive. They're good programs, but if you want to like start off with animation, Krita is a really good program to use.
Very good, thank you. Nova Scotia Barb asks, Nick, I bought a Ghost Rover for my haunted mansion and paid 10 BB. How come I don't have it in my inventory to keep after the event ended? I'm not exactly sure what you mean. Which one's the Ghost Rover? Submit a support ticket. I'd be happy to take a look at your account and figure all that out. And a question from Raynar. Actually, that's a perfect post-news question. So I'm going to crank through the news right now. We got 11 minutes. Less than 11 minutes. So the Haunted Mansion contest judging begins. I already sent the email out to my colleagues, so they will be voting on their favorite submission. And that's separate from the community choice ones, of which there are 4, which is just based on your rankings. You, the community, gave the submissions. I took a peek at the submissions, and I'm pretty impressed with what you've done so far, so I'm excited to see which winners come out of here. I hope you all had fun with that. It's one of my favorite things, is seeing what you all submit for these contests, like for the Spring Garden, for this one. I really like the idea of the costume contest, but we only do that at the anniversary event. We don't quite have a record like this one. Yes, and you probably noticed Tenelativa, the creature collector, has returned to the event area with Unisus mounts. Unisuspiciouses? Unisuspiciouses? A reminder that Tenella will be selling 3 mounts you've never owned, ever. So be sure to check them out, talk to them in the event area. Georgia, do you have any comments about your Unisus creations?
I love horses.
Especially with wings and horns.
Oh yeah, I just like mythical creatures in general. I'm like, why can't they exist? Why can't I have a unicorn? That's all I want.
There you have it, folks. Because why not? And fun. Good.
Fun is
great.
good.
They look great. I like them. Also, I never heard about Unisi. What should I say? Let's make a consensus here, Georgia.
I'm gonna say Unisis.
Unicisses. Plural?
Unicis. I don't know. Unicisses.
Plural unisus. I never heard about them until you actually made the unicis. I think it's a mount first. Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure if that's their actual name. I've seen them like
It's just
people were
unicorn
like, I
Pegasus,
think it's
right?
yeah, it's a unicorn Pegasus, and I'm like, well, I want to call it something different.
There's a unicis school. Oh my god.
Can you
It's a
go ride a
private
Unicis?
school. It's a private school, so they probably have actual.
They probably have it
Mythbusters.
there.
Yeah, they can
Yeah,
afford
they're
that.
probably keeping it away from society. It's
Yeah.
a secret.
Come to our school, the only school with a unicorn Pegasus.
You can get a magic pony.
Magic pony. That's
all I want.
selling it. Cool. Yeah, Georgia already mentioned Extra Life is it's happening. We're creating it. The schedule's coming out soon. Stay tuned for that next week. And yeah, if I don't get to your feedback here, you can always post in the forums or email bw2support@codenameentertainment.com. And so, Raynar had a question for you, Georgia.
Oh,
They say, Georgia, outside of Bushwhacker, anything cute you've done for Idle Champions you're excited about that has been revealed? Love your work, and in the past you have mentioned some of the cute. You have been mentioned with some of the cutest familiars. Yeah, I think you did the owlbear, baby owlbear.
I did do
Snowy
the owlbear. I did do the snowy owlbear. Well, thank you first of all for the lovely question and kind words. I have done. I like working on Idle Champions when the moment arises, like every now and then. But yeah, I've done a lot of the cute familiars like the owlbear. I think there was the sloth.
Oh yeah, sloth.
Yeah, baby spurt. And what was the other one? The baby yeti, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Aside from doing cute things though, like in my traditional time, I draw a lot of like monsters and everything. I'm kind of like a little bit of everything. I like drawing cute. I like drawing cartoony. I like drawing like scary stuff. So other creatures I have done for Idle Champions are like some of the crocodiles that are in some of the levels. The undead minotaur. I did do the crocodiles. I did the undead minotaur. I think I've done some other things. I've done some portraits for some of the or not portraits. They're like the in-game portraits, like when they're talking, like the dialogue portraits, I guess.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I've dabbled here and there. I've done lots of different things for the company, which is really cool. Like I worked on a game that was never a thing, which was a completely different style than all of the other games we've worked on. And I've worked on Crusaders and Idle Champions and Bushwhacker, and I've learned how to do tile sets, which I think Adam and I are the only ones that know how to do tile sets in the company. Yeah, probably because they're a pain in the bum, but still I know how to do that.
Technical, yeah.
They are very technical, but yeah, I like doing all different types of styles in art. I mean, that's what I was known for in school, was being able to like do fan art for different series really well. It's one of my proud strong suits, I guess, as an artist.
Yeah, you've got a reputation for cute here, but that's not exclusive.
Yeah, like on Twitter and stuff, I've got a very different. I mean, I have drawn cute on Twitter, but I've also drawn some pretty nice looking characters. That's my PG version of that.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, but I like drawing all different types of styles. I think it's good exercise to broaden your artistic horizons, I guess. Like one of the pieces I did for a friend of mine, his birthday is actually the same day as my birthday. So his was this month, and I wanted to do him. He's really been into like the new He-Man show, Revelations. So
I've only watched that first episode. I'm excited.
Yeah, and I was like, yes, I can draw muscles, and I went like ham on it. So I was like really excited how that turned out. He's got all these big beefy muscles. So that was a lot of fun. It was refreshing to try and do something a bit different than what I've been doing recently.
Yeah, you can see Georgia flexing her muscle drawing muscles, in Bushwhacker for some of the strong man machine and doll, and also like the Minotaur, pretty muscly.
Yeah, those are very toned down muscles.
Oh
What I
yeah,
normally draw. Yeah, baby muscles,
those are very baby muscles. They're very small things.
bushwhacker muscles.
And even with the coloring sheets, you kind of get a chance to expand for the bushwhacker community.
Yeah, like it's kind of like it's a different style, like drawing actual pets and monsters and stuff for bushwhacker. It's a lot different drawing something that's going to have to be animated as like a vectorized item than an actual drawing. Like with an actual drawing, you have so much more freedom with the flow and everything, which is it's a different feeling than drawing in a vector-based program like Illustrator.
Yeah, and when you're drawing for a game, there's a lot of requirements that kind of restrict you.
Yeah, like emotion. I really like doing over-exaggerated expressions and stuff with drawings.
Like Sean's here. Yeah.
Yeah, like Sean's like sneaky little grin here.
Up to no good.
Up to no good. But yeah, I like drawing different expressions. Like I think the first time I had a lot of fun drawing expressions, I guess recently started with two of my friends were doing a Halloween cover song on YouTube. So I did like a thumbnail for them.
Nice.
And it was like a spooky Halloween thing, and that was really fun. And I kind of like been trying to experiment more since then. Especially with drawing like real people. You don't want to make it look like them, but you do want to make it look like them. Like the trick I find of drawing real people. Yeah, like I'm not a huge caricature person. I'd rather much draw them like a cartoon character and just emphasize some of their attributes so that they're recognizable. But I don't usually like to do the like extreme like caricature proportions things aren't really like my jam.
I really like your doodles, you call them. They're
Thank
excellent.
you. Thank you. I like doodling.
Sweet. Barb said no. Bye, Barb. Raynar
Bye,
says,
Barb.
get Sean. Raynar says, thanks again, Georgia. Again, I say, you are awesome.
Oh, well, thank you. You're awesome too.
Flanagan says, I used AutoCAD in a professional way to draw machinery pieces, but I like how well you're doing it. I lost my artistic way to draw. You can always pick it back up again, Flanagan.
Yeah, you just got to get into the rhythm of it. Like there was a time actually not too long ago where I was having like an art drought for like a couple years where I didn't do hardly anything for myself outside of work. And I've kind of picked that back up again.
Yeah, managing that hobby life balance.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not easy.
No.
I think most people are capable of doing almost anything. It's just a matter of finding and prioritizing the time for it.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we have less than a minute left, so let's wrap it up here. Got through all the questions. Feeling good about that? So that's all we have time for today. Thank you all for tuning in. It was our pleasure to hear from each one of you. Great work on the sketch, Georgia. Whenever you get this ready, either next week or the week after, you'll find that where?
The media page.
And you did it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll link to the media page on Facebook and Twitter once the drawing sheet is ready and been uploaded. We'd love to see your submissions, especially for this one. Feel free to take your time with it. It's more detailed than ones we typically do. So I'd love to.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And yeah, we'll showcase any submissions in the next stream we do. As always, we'd like to thank Martin for moderating the chat. Thanks, Martin. Dylan and David for handling the technical side, and the whole C&E game streaming crew. If you like art streams, do yourself a favor and check out Crusaders Weekly. It's a similar format to this. They talk about the game Crusaders of the Lost Idols, etc. There's also the Sketching Hour, Griddle Champions, and Paint and Slay, all on our channel, C&E Games on Twitch. And yeah, shout out to my favorite music show, Bardic Inspiration, also on our channel. Yeah, so thank you all. Be kind, be safe, and we'll talk to you later. Have a great weekend.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye, Jinx. Bye.
Bye.